Pre-game show.
Hey everybody, I'm Ernie Johnson, and trick-or-treating door-to-door with me tonight are Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. Happy Halloween, everybody.
Trick-or-treat, give me something good to eat.
Our game tonight featuring the Cleveland Cavaliers as they go up against the Atlanta Hawks. Checking out Atlanta, coming off a loss in the first game of the season, they'll no doubt be anxious to put tonight's contest in the win column and avoid an 0-2 start. And the ghouls and goblins are out as we're hosting here on Halloween night. Oh, that is very scary, Shaq. I see you decided not to dress for the occasion.
Well, when you're 7 feet and as sexy as I am, you don't need a costume. Plus, I took my kids trick-or-treating before I came here. Ernie, father duties.
Wow. I just remember the worst trick that I ever got in the bag.
Trick in the
on
bag?
Trick-or-treat. Yeah, it was the worst
trick in the bag.
The worst trick in the bag I've ever got. I opened up the candy thinking it was going to be filled with all kinds of great things. I opened it up and worms were inside.
Oh, that's horrible. That's a horrible story.
That's awesome.
That's a
Did
terrible
you eat 'em?
story.
It was horrible.
It's a very sad story.
It was hard. It was a trick in the bag.
What was your best costume?
My best costume probably when I was an adult. I came, me and my wife, Run DMC.
Oh.
I was Run. No, I was DMC. She was Run.
Yeah. How about you, Shaq? You never dress up for...
He's dressed for Halloween right now.
I'll give you a hint, Ernie. Oh.
What's that?
Chewbacca.
Oh. I didn't know that was Chewbacca's sound.
Oh.
I'm going trick-or-treating again this year as Ryan Gosling.
Oh.
Nice.
That'll do it for now. Thanks for tuning in. I don't need a costume.
You mean Ryan Giesling?
This city is glowing on this wonderful clear night. A terrific view of Cleveland right there. Greetings, everyone. Hope you're all enjoying this. Happy Halloween. It's a special October 31st matchup in the NBA here on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan, joined by my colleagues Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. Eastern Conference battles always fun. This time it's the Cleveland Cavaliers intent on protecting home court. And this game, the first chance they've had to see Atlanta. They could only manage a single win in 4 tries against these guys last year.
And on paper, you'd call them the better team, but they actually lost the season series against this group a year ago.
Yeah, it was a surprising outcome for me and you. But hey, sometimes matchups can play out a certain way. We'll see how they do tonight.
All fueled up and ready to go. Brought to you by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. And so in the game for the Hawks, we've got John Lure. Also Johnson out there. And it's Winter in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
Really good awareness right there on the assist.
For the Cleveland Cavaliers, they come in off the loss to the Philadelphia 76ers.
You know, it seemed like once it went to overtime, the confidence from both teams just really seemed to go in opposite directions, and unfortunately for them, they were on the wrong side of that equation.
And, you know, Greg, that's the case a lot of times when you have an uneven matchup like that. I mean, the longer it stays close, the more the underdog starts to believe it can win.
On defense, Atlanta. Last game matched up with the Magic. A tough loss there.
Yeah, and the foul trouble. Coming down the stretch, you know, they didn't have the guys on the floor you'd like to have out there, nor could they be as aggressive on the defensive side of the ball.
Yeah, and because of the foul trouble, they really didn't want to incur more foul trouble, so they backed off and became passive, and that's no way to play defense.
Oh, terrific way to finish that move there, going to the basket.
For Atlanta, they've gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. They set the pick. Irving against Russell. Hawks passing it around. Here's Flowers. Atlanta again missing.
No breathing room at all to take that shot.
Irving with it. He's picked up by Russell. Green kicks to Irving. And it's blocked. They get it back. 5 on the clock. Tries again, and Green gets it to go. Green's got his second bucket tonight.
And it looks like he might just be on his A game today, Clark.
Screened by Russell. Johnson, the pass to Russell. Back to Johnson. Good in the assist.
Well, Merry Christmas. I mean, that was a freebie.
Cleveland's gone deep here. The drive by Green. Score the basket, his third after 5 shots.
And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
The Hawks have gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. Johnson outside. Here's Flowers. Great use of the pick to create room for the jumper. He's got 6.
A lot of space right there to get that shot off.
Not a very good job of the defender getting over the top of that screen in that particular play.
Right wing. Here's Russell. Shot is off. And Cleveland the other way now. Irving dishes to Green. Back to Irving. Passes it to Buford. Can't connect from short range.
Just tentative in the paint, lacking a little bit of confidence, allowed the defender to recover and contest that shot.
Russell against Love. Here's Lure. It's stolen by Green. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. That one on Johnson. The Cavaliers shooting their first free throws of this game.
And one of the highlights last year for this group was the fact that they were so efficient from the charity stripe. That's a huge factor.
And you can't take those numbers lightly, fellas. I mean, their free throw shooting made a difference for them in a lot of their games last season.
Both free throws good from Love.
Well, as far as the league's big men go, he's one of the very best at the foul line.
With this break, let's show you the teams that led the league in assists last year. Second, the Cavaliers. Number 5, the Hawks.
You know, a pair of teams, Kevin, that understood the importance of assists. They understood the value of making not only the extra pass, but making a good pass on time and on target.
Now, here's Schroeder. He had 15 points last outing. Here's Winner from the left block. He sends it through.
And the hook shot isn't one that a lot of guys use these days.
Cavaliers trailing. And Patterson kicks to Taylor. Green passes to Taylor. The drive by Green uses both hands to slam it down.
And if you want to talk about liftoff, folks, he went right from the launching pad. Serious extended hang time there. Even at full speed, it looked like he was in slow motion. Just amazing.
And that one's good. Middleton's got his first basket.
Another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively so far.
Yeah, and I think we're going to see them operating a lot of their offense from the interior today.
Here's Azania. He's definitely not pleased how he played against Orlando. Out of bounds, Cleveland takes possession.
Boy, did they ever make a mess out of that one. A terrible turnover.
The Cavaliers have gone 4 for 9 from the field to start this game off. Patterson dishes to Green. Inside, intercepted. There's Azania. Patterson defending, and the foul called on Freak. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, he was boxed out and tried to get the rebound the only way he could.
Yeah, he got straight over the back and on top of him there, too, so nothing subtle about that one.
Here's Azania. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
They're forcing the ball inside, and it's working beautifully.
It really is. 5 out of 6 of their last field goals have come from the paint. All right, a moment to check out the stats for Patterson. Some last season stats for him. First in scoring, first in assists. And we can't forget the league leader last season in steals per game, making a huge impact defensively.
Yeah, and that's what made him number 1 last year. You can't stop him, and you really can't contain him. Those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten in the first half here.
And I think they should continue to work the ball down low, Clark. It's really going to free up their outside shooting.
Here's Azania. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. We'll shoot 2. The Hawks shooting their first free throws here for the night. First free throw is good. And he makes both free throws.
Steady work at the free throw line. Just what we're used to seeing out of him.
And Patterson kicks to Green. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
They set the pick. And the pass to Winner. He dishes it to Schroeder. Love grabs the board.
And fancy finishes like that look great, but man, it's embarrassing when you blow them.
And Dennis Schroeder gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
Yeah, but he was late to get there, Greg, so the referee couldn't give him a free pass on that one.
From deep, Green. That's good. Green's got 13 points.
And after his last game, really not surprised to see him as hot as he is here tonight.
The Hawks working the ball around. Middleton on the wing. Here's Bernard. The teardrop falls in. And the Hawks lead by 1.
That's a precision shot. You've got to be precise. No room for error on the floater.
And here is Green. Last game, an incredible scoring display for him. With 1 on the clock, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Hawks lead by 1. And back with the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And Cavs head coach David Blatt beginning his NBA career after a long and illustrious career coaching over in Europe. He talked about the difference coaching abroad.
There's just a lot more practice time. And
Blatt, one of the most successful American coaches in European basketball history, Clark, and he's done a great job in his first season with the Cavaliers in the NBA, but nothing he did overseas certainly can compare to this.
And, you know, that's why, Kevin, people always talk about it in terms of being a marathon and not a sprint. There's nothing that compares to the NBA grind. Nothing is comparable to it.
And off we go, a close game now starting the second quarter. And when you consider how Atlanta is doing, your thoughts?
I just really like what we're seeing from a defensive standpoint, forcing a lot of turnovers with those quick hands.
Yeah, those active hands, Greg, have produced a number of steals early. They've been very aggressive.
And so in the game for the Hawks, we've got Johnson. John Lure's out there with Russell. And it's Flowers in at the 2 spot. Let's go to our sideline reporter, Doris Burke. Doris, what do you have?
Well, Cav, Freak in the last matchup against the 76ers was superb. He had 61 points, and the basket must have looked like an ocean to him as he nailed 3 after 3. Absolutely incredible numbers from him in a monstrous game.
And thank you, Doris. It was a performance that has to have their upcoming opponents terrified.
Yeah, I think they'll be a little afraid. I mean, anybody who saw that game has to still be in awe of what he was able to do. Just absolutely dominant.
Boy, I tell you, he was in such a rhythm and on a roll. He could have won that game all by himself.
Russell with it. He's picked up by Irving. Johnson wide open. He fires. Again, Johnson missing. Cleveland's gotten both of their three-point attempts to go down here in the second quarter. Irving, good.
You know, there's no better sign of how efficiently a team is operating than their assist numbers. And theirs are fantastic.
Just beautiful when they play the game like this.
Now, here is Russell. 11 points for him in that last game against Orlando.
Yeah, but the rebounding in that game as well was just tremendous. I mean, he dominated the backboard.
The Hawks trail by 4. Here's Flowers. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist. Russell's got 3 assists in the game. Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. Sampson, the pass to Green. Love dishes to Green. Back to Love. On the wing, Irving. Shot clock at 6. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. Russell against Irving. The drive by Russell. Fires from 14, and it's in. Basket number 6 for him thus far. He has only missed 2 shots from the floor.
That is some real serious dime dropping there. Exquisite assist.
Now here's Green. He's guarded closely. Sampson kicks to Irving. The feed to Green. Clock at 6. Down low. Here's Love, and it's good. Fought through contact. Hits the shot. He'll go to the free throw line.
Almost an impossible shot to block in the post. The defender can't give up that much of a height advantage and expect to contest it.
Both teams deciding to change it up. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Cleveland.
You know what, guys? It looks to me like they're really in sync here, all on the same page. They've already got a bunch of assists.
And keep an eye on the three-point shooting because that has been a factor as well. If they can maintain that current form, they can be successful.
And that is good. And the Cavaliers lead by 5.
Well, that's why they're on the lead. Aggressive play at both ends. Very nicely done there.
Absolutely. They make the steal pay dividends instantly on the fast break. Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there. Earned those free throws.
The Hawks have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2.
And look back a season ago. They did a solid job at the line. About 79% of their free throws.
And you know, a lot of times, guys, in some of their performances last year, their free throw numbers helped them win games.
Cavaliers making a switch here. Taylor's checked in. Now, here is Irving. He had a 24-point outing in their last game against Philadelphia. There's the pick. This one for 3. That's good. Irving's got 8 points.
And not a great start for him in the first, but he's quickly starting to turn it around.
Here's Schroeder. Here's Lure. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
All the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
The Hawks have shot 75% at the line tonight. And the first one at the line is good. Patterson is checked in. Chris Middleton's checked in for the Hawks. And Lure drops them both.
And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident.
Yeah, I don't think it's an accident that aggressiveness correlates with playing better. So the aggressiveness is starting to pay off.
Now here's Burke. Here's Patterson. It's good. The assist that time from Burke. Patterson's got the lead up to 7 now for Cleveland.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
Here is Love. After the basket by Atlanta. Pass to Burke. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Off target from 3-point range. The Hawks trail by 5. Here's Schroeder looking for his first basket still in this one. He kicks to Lure. McDermott passes to Middleton. Atlanta needs to get off a shot here. McDermott can't get it to go. Cleveland's gone 3 of 5 beyond the arc since the start of the second quarter. Pass to Burke. Love up top. They set the screen. Shoots the 3. Patterson, that's good. Patterson's got 5 points so far.
You know, the defense has got to do a much better job of fighting over those screens.
And, Greg, especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, come on now. You know he doesn't miss too many open looks like that.
You know, as soon as he recognized the height mismatch, he immediately pulled up for the jump.
And, Greg, that's just good basketball. Come on, good basketball there. A clean look from that range. He's got to take it.
Now here's Schroeder following the miss by Kevin Love. Now Schroeder, 16 feet away. Taylor with the rebound.
Major defensive lapse right there. I mean, he's not a player you can leave open for a jump shot. You've got to stay attached to him. They're lucky he couldn't punish them for it.
In the corner, it's Patterson. Elbow shot is on the way. And a little up that time, but it drops. 9 points for Kevin Love.
Wow, he was just wide open there. That's way too easy.
Middleton dishes to Lure. McDermott with it. He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. The shot by Middleton, wide open. Hits it from three-point range.
Boy, that was a rugged screen set there, fellas, and the defense didn't even try to go through that one.
Now, here's Patterson. He's got 5. Kicks it to Taylor. He feeds it to Burke. Over to the left wing. Here's Patterson. And so it's a close game as we wrap up the first half of basketball. Cavaliers on top, up 5. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Quicken Loans Arena.
Fans, you're gotta get loud. Come on, let's have a round of applause for
Okay, guys, we got a few minutes here. Let's go over a few things before we get going again. The first thing is that we've done nice work immediately attacking whenever they force the turnover. That approach has to stay the same in half number 2 because the points are never going to come any simpler than that. But we've shot the ball well, I'll give us that. And it's because we've had great shot selection. We've made really good choices with the ball. And let me touch on tempo for a second. We're not out to use the whole shot clock, but I would like to see us get set up offensively. We know we're up against a tough team tonight. Let's show them we're just as tough.
And welcome back to the second half of our Halloween broadcast.
Complete domination. What a game for Green. 16 points, and he's picked up 6 points from behind the arc.
I love the rhythm his outside stroke has produced today.
Green in at shooting guard. Kevin Love out there with Buford. Then there's Irving. And it's Hansen in at the 3 spot. That's the group starting the second half for David Blatt. Now here's Green after the miss from Stanley Johnson.
Boy, with an open look like that, he is so gifted. Man, you've got to play better defense. Eventually, he's going to make you pay.
Yeah, you can see he's still in rhythm, even though he misses that one. Almost always deadly when he's that open.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And last season, he made good on about 3 out of every 4 free throw attempts. And last time I checked, I think that's 75%.
Irving kicks to Green. They get it again.
It's been a cold spell for them coming out of the half, missing their first 3 shots. A tough start.
Passes it to Flowers. And it's Russell in the corner. Down low, here's Lure.
What are you doing? Stay down. Stay down. Good shot, Sheldon.
The Hawks have shot 6 of 7 at the line.
2 shots.
They throw good. Lure.
Oh, my God, man. He's got that.
And it's tied up with that one. And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. Irving against Russell. And it's Green missing.
That's a big donut, folks, here to start the second half. 4 straight they've missed.
Johnson for 3. Love grabs the board.
It has not been an ideal start to the second half. They've missed 3 of their first 4.
Right side, Green, back to Love. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Love's got 11.
Finally get one to drop after starting the half with 4 straight clanks.
Russell passes to Lure. There's the screen. Hawks passing it around. Here's Winner. Blanketed by the D. He fights to the rim for the layup. He has 6. Cleveland's gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight. 5 of 12. Outside, Green, tipped away. Fast break, the Hawks. Russell's running. The shot by Johnson, no good.
How about him there just bodying him up to make him alter the trajectory on that shot?
Definitely some very sound defense played on that trip.
Excellent work there in transition.
Yeah, I think it's always better to go early in transition, to attack when it's there, because oftentimes you can beat the defense down the floor.
Now here's Johnson. He has 5. That's good. He's got 8.
You got to love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of grinded out physical game.
That's the kind of look they can continue to go with. Maybe that'll help them create some separation on the scoreboard.
Here's Green. He's got 16. And that one hits back iron.
Boy, they were ready for him right there. I mean, totally collapsed the defense on him.
And Russell gets it to go.
They are not rotating nearly quickly enough on defense down low. Got to get quicker there.
Just no resistance on the interior.
And the wide open shot from Green. Good on the three-point shot. Green's got 19 points. Guys, close one here. No team getting a huge advantage.
Yeah, that's exactly right. I mean, there have already been 5 lead changes, but nobody taking control of it.
Yeah, tooth and nail fight so far, guys. These sides match up really well.
Not too much congestion in the lane. I think he could have gotten a better shot that time, no question.
Outside Irving. Now the pass to Hansen. 6 to shoot. To the paint. And here's Russell. Feeds to Johnson. Pass to Winner. Here's Flowers. And another one in the scoring column for him. He's 7 of 10 from the field. And now we'll get perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Hawks.
Their high-energy defensive effort has paid off for them, guys, with more than a few steals over the course of the ball game.
And also, I've been extremely impressed with their interior D. Their rim protection has been as good as it gets.
Green, and fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
It's his first trip to the line.
In their last contest, guys, he was unconscious from the foul line.
Splashed them one after another. It really was quite a display from the strike. And, guys, if a game was coming down to the wire and an opponent needed to foul, I mean, he was the guy they wanted with the ball in his hands. I mean, shooting the free throws because of his proficiency there.
And the Hawks with possession here. The Cavaliers making the shot. Middleton outside. Tries yet again. Another miss by Middleton.
And even though he missed that, you have to take those shots when you get the opportunity.
Exactly. They don't come much better or easier than that.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
They set the pick. Schroeder with the ball. He's picked up by Irving. A nice pick right there to get him right to the rack.
And ran his man straight into the screen and got a clear path to the bucket.
That is how it is done.
Excellent team play there on the pick, and then he rips it down. He's going to play his way right onto the bench and out of the game if he continues to shoot it like he has so far in this quarter.
And he gets it to go.
Nice pass there to set that bucket up.
And that's 10 of their last 12 points that have come off assists.
Monroe dishes to Green. The rebound by Hazanya.
And he's clearly just disappeared here this quarter, not making any contributions here with his offense.
And, Greg, it's been hard to watch. I mean, you can see his frustration. He's actually looking forward to the end of this period so he can have a fresh start for the next one.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Sampson's checked in. McDermott's checked in for the Hawks.
Excellent communication on the inbound play there, guys. He got into good position, and the pass was as it needed to be, on time and on target.
Now here's Buford. That one's in there. The Hawks lead is cut down to just 2 points with the bucket from Green.
And when the size advantage is as big as it was there, I mean, that's exactly what he's supposed to do in that situation.
Dishes it to Taylor. To the inside. Buford. That's good.
You know what? That's what you like to see. A perfect pass leading him right into the shot. Didn't even have to break stride.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. 1:20 left in the third. Here's Schroeder. Pass to Hazanya. Here's the dish to McDermott. Hits the three-point bomb. McDermott's got his first 3 points of the game. And Clark, a great competitive game so far.
Yeah, tit for tat. I mean, back and forth, plenty of lead changes, and excellent play.
And from the look of it, this one could go right down to the wire. Not sure if they're aware of the 2-for-1 opportunity.
Well, they ought to be. I mean, that's basic basketball time management. You've got to be aware of your clock and your situation.
Now, here's Schroeder. Rejected by Taylor. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. The drive by Green. He dishes it to Buford. And Green gets it to go. Green's got it all tied up now for the Cavs.
Really a good job recognizing the mismatch. Just going up for the shot with that huge height advantage on that possession.
Schroeder kicks to Middleton. Another three for Atlanta. 7 seconds left in the third quarter. From deep, Green misses. It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. Hawks lead by 3. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Quicken Loans Arena. Thanks for joining us again as we get set for the fourth quarter. A terrific game so far. Here is Russell. Fourth quarter on the court for the Hawks. John Lure's out there with Johnson. Then it's Russell. And it's Winter in at the center. Johnson the screen. Russell no luck.
And with room like that off the pick, you have got to knock that one down.
Well, you know, they did everything right, Greg. They executed. All you want is a good look at the basket. Sometimes the shots just don't fall.
And Atlanta has possession. It's a 3-point game.
Got it. Ball inside.
Back to Irving. At the elbow, Green. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
It is. I mean, no reason to back off and give him the layup. I mean, much better off making him go to the line.
Both free throws good from Green.
He's done a much better job of getting to the line here. Aggressively taking it inside and not shying away from contact. I thought he was settling a bit in the first.
And Lure gets it to go. Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. Green with a screen on Russell. They kick it out to Green. Oh, good on the 3.
And maybe, you know, he thinks he can shoot himself out of the cold spell, but I don't think that's the case. Maybe somebody want to tell him to ease up off the 3s.
It's stolen by Green. And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half in this fourth quarter. Offensive rebound. Out to the right wing. The feed to Irving. Green up on top. He's guarded by Russell. 6 on the shot clock. Green kicks to Love. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim.
Nice piece of work there. Get yourself a little space and pull the trigger.
Kicks it to Lure. Back to Russell. They set the screen. Here's Winter. Can't hit. Good D from Love.
I'm a fan of anybody who defends that way. I mean, they weren't about to open the door and just allow him to cruise in for a layup. You know what? A low percentage pass on that one, but sometimes it's worth the risk.
Well, that time the risk did not pay off because it was well defended.
Buford is checked in for the Cavaliers. Boy, right down to the wire here, Clark. Still anyone's ball game.
Both teams really invested now. I mean, this is the type of game you love to win, and you'd hate to lose it.
Yeah, and after all the energy both sides have expended, both teams still hungry for the win.
And that one's good. And it's a 3-point Cleveland lead. And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for the Cavaliers.
You know, block shots, guys, a clear indicator on the stat sheet of their excellent defense. I mean, leaving them no room to get off any shots.
Yeah, but they've been offensive defensively tonight because they've really forced the issue on D and come up with quite a few steals and deflections.
Now, here's Irving. Drops in the tray. And the Cavaliers lead by 6.
That shot becomes effortless for him when the D is so relaxed. They've got to get more intense.
Russell kicks to Lou. Outside Russell. They set the pick. To the paint. Here's Winner. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist. Russell's got his 6th assist on the night.
He knew what he wanted to do all along. The teardrop.
Took him no time at all on that one. 15 points for Kevin Love.
Excellent ball movement there, guys.
And that's keyed this run. Passing it with purpose. The D hasn't been able to keep up.
Now here's Johnson. Here's Winner. Drops it in from 14 feet away.
And you like to see since the half now, he's finally starting to come around.
The Cavaliers leading by 4. Outside Irving, and Love has it in the corner, and Cleveland again with the bucket.
He's been one of their more reliable options today, guys. I mean, his shooting has led them to this lead.
Here's the screen. Outside Russell. Just 5 to shoot. Green against Russell. The drive by Green, and Stanley Johnson is going to pick up the foul. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game.
Yeah, clearly he hadn't established position there.
Yeah, and I like this call because you want the refs in that situation. If there's any doubt, err on the side of giving the benefit of the doubt to the offensive player. That should have been a block, and it was.
Shot from 12. Here's Buford. Oh, and there's the one-handed jam.
And the second chance becomes a dunk. We could feel over here.
Yeah, GA, such a good, aggressive play in the paint.
Guys, it's all about persistence on the offensive glass. You just can't ever give up on a play.
And I think Doris Burke has something for us right now. Doris?
Hi, guys. I had a chance to find out what Mike Budenholzer was discussing with his guys. He is not happy with their perimeter defense, saying, guys, way too many open shots for them beyond the three-point line. We've got to press up closer and try to crowd them off the arc. Guys, we'll see if they got the message.
They can take their time on this possession.
You know, guys, that wouldn't be a bad idea. I mean, gives themselves a little break, too.
Catch the breath. You're right.
His eyes just simply light up when he gets that close to the bucket. And you just know what he's going to do with the basketball.
1:56 left in the 4th. The drive by Russell. Here's Winner. The shot no good. Great D that time from Green. Nobody near Irving. Another miss by Irving.
Well, you know, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint.
And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
It's really been a tale of two halves, guys. A slow start, but this quarter, he has really been the man. This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
Yeah, you know what? And I think they've just got to keep on keeping on. Keep drawing contact, attacking, getting to the line. That will certainly give them a chance to get back into the game.
We need to calm down. We're taking too many shots early in the clock. Let's get some ball movement and run something on the offensive end. Keep it simple. Let's throw it down inside or run some pick and roll up top.
So it's Atlanta now. They trail by 9 points. Now Green carrying the load for the team offensively.
Yeah, he's got almost 30 points, guys.
He is a handful, always dangerous, and he's greedy for buckets.
Out left to the wing. Irving kicks to Green. 6 to shoot. Stolen away.
It's going to be tough for him here, but maybe, just maybe, it's not over yet.
Cannot afford any empty possessions. They've got to recycle everything, partner.
Just a good, solid, aggressive finish there on the break.
Not going to get much easier than that, Greg. Simple.
Here's Green after the basket by Atlanta.
And you know what? He had to clear some space for himself to get that rebound. Not an easy one there among the big boys.
And stolen by Buford. And now we've got the intentional foul. And they go to the intentional foul. Gets the first, and that increases their lead to 6. Second one is good. Getting both at the line, and it's a 7-point game.
And that will add to a healthy lead after that trip to the free throw line.
Ladies and gentlemen, your
Outside, Russell. And once again off the mark by Atlanta. Irving passes to Green. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Inside, here's Buford. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
That's his first personal foul. Shooting for Cleveland, Buford. 2 shots.
Good on the first, and that stretches their lead to 8. Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one. The layup off target. And so it's Cleveland winning this one. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, Clark, made the difference.
Well, you know, at this stage, you've got to defend your home floor, and they did that.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. This is Kevin Harlan saying thank you for tuning in. Now time to send you over to the award-winning Ernie Johnson for the postgame show with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Welcome back, Ernie Johnson, along with Shaq and Kenny the Jet. Let's quickly move forward now to the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, Freak. Just a monster first quarter of the game. He came out hot and just never cooled down. That boost he gave his team early on, a huge factor.
He flat out dominated. I mean, you see the kind of plays he was making all over the court. This is a game, no matter who they put on him, he wasn't going to be denied. His offensive power was in full effect.